Learning to love yourself is one of the hardest but most beneficial things you will do in this lifetime, especially if you want to live a fulfilling life. Now, if you're in a place in your life, no matter what age you are, if you feel like you could use a little more self love, self respect, a better idea of self esteem, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know what I did and what helped me get to where I am, on my own journey to loving myself. So, first and foremost, I realized the power of replacing negativity in my life. No matter where you are in life, whether you have a great situation or a bad situation, there's always going to be negativity that creeps into your mind. I don't know if it has something to do with the human's ability to self-sabotage. I don't know if it's to keep us comfortable. I don't know, but I know, right? It just happens. You can have your dream scenario in life. You can have your dream person, your dream job, your dream car. Everything can be cool. There's always going to be negativity that creeps into your mind. But what I learned to do is replace that instantly. It feels delusional. It feels silly, but it works. When you get those ideas where it's like, I don't deserve love. I don't deserve to be happy. I'm not enough. Replace it. Flip the whole narrative. Flip it. And eventually you'll get to the point where you have such a bulletproof belief in yourself when those thoughts creep into your mind, you just laugh. Like a few days ago, and I mention this a lot because it happens a lot. Like I'll wake up, my mind will be telling me, just quit YouTube. These people are not listening to you. These people don't want to hear what you have to say. And I just laugh at it. Sometimes I'm not going to lie, it will get to me. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing something, you don't deserve this. You didn't work hard enough. Knowing I've been working at this for a decade. So I replace that negativity with positivity instantly. Now, a good way to do that is to develop some sort of system that you can follow and accomplish small things. Have a routine. Have something that you do every day that you can pat yourself on the back for. Even just waking up and living and breathing is an accomplishment. So tell yourself, good job. You are enough. You do deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve everything you want in this life. Life is just late. Life just has to catch up, right? Make your bed. Those small things are important. Every morning when I get up, I got to make my bed, as you can see. And I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. So the bed is made, and I pride myself on it. I give myself a pat on the back. Now don't take that lightly. Don't think that just because I do these small things, I don't put pressure on myself and make myself get better and do things. I'm always improve, but I'm just letting you know a way to incorporate that self-love. Now, another thing you can do is work on your physical appearance. It is the surface level. This is the beauty that deteriorates. But I can't lie to you. When I learned to love myself, I learned to love all of me. And loving my external helps my internal. Loving my internal helps my external. You know what I'm saying? I used to be insecure about the way I look, my hair, my skin, my nose. And it's people who would die to have what I have. And it's not even about them. It's just a simple fact that this is what I have. I need to learn to love this. Now, a good way to get into, working on your physical appearance is skincare. I used to be real insecure about even the slightest pimples. To this day, I love myself through thick and thin, flesh to bone, skin to soul, whatever. When I get pimples or anything going on my face, it makes me feel a little conscious, but I know me. I'm good. I'm solid in that area. But skincare is extremely important. Now, with that being said, I am proud to mention the sponsor of this video, T. Hadley. So, I've been wanting to work with them for a long time. I always seen them supporting smaller creators, so I always thought that was cool. And now I'm a little bit bigger than a small creator, which is cool, long journey. But they reached out, sent me some stuff, and it's all simple. It's all very simple. They don't send you all that crazy stuff. It's not really like the scam skincare where it's like 1,000 different products to fix problems that don't need all that. It's very simple, very minimal. Now, I would personally recommend getting a level 1 box. It comes with all the basics. You have a daily face wash. You have a AM moisturizer with SPF 20. If you're trying to dodge that sunlight. Got the PM moisturizer, and it has the exfoliating scrub. Now, I have the daily wash in my bathroom. That's what I get up and wash my face with. And for those of you who don't know, I have very sensitive skin, and I'm a minimalist when it comes to skincare. You have a good diet, user-free products, you don't really need much, and they do it well. Also, for the people who like instructions, they have cards, that show you when to use it, how to use it, how much of it to use. They tell you what all the products do. So I always thought that was pretty cool. And also, since they're sponsoring this video, y'all getting a deal down below. If you click the link in the bio, you'll get 40% off your first skincare system. And if you become a member, you'll get 20% off for life. And it also comes with a free gift valued at $20, which is the silicone body scrubber. You can choose in between that or the manicure kit. Now, as you can see, I got the nails chopped down on this finger. All the guitarists will understand. Got the nails chopped down on this finger. These, I still got a little nail on, got a little claw on there. But it's a pretty good deal. All right, look. So I just had to stop, and wherever I cut this ad, it just happened. But I just had to stop to give some, I don't even know, some appreciation, some awareness to the quality of this little manicure set. Like, I've never seen nail clippers like this. Like, cuz, this is legit. Like, hey, I'm just saying. I wish I would've got into skincare a lot sooner. When I was younger, in that little phase, learning to love myself. I did understand that I had to go through hormones and growing, and there was a lot of things going on, but still, skincare it's important. It's the first thing people see. It's like the way you dress, the way you look, how clean you are, your hygiene. It has a lot to do with the way you represent yourself, because that's what people are seeing. It is attractive when you see somebody caring for themselves and taking care of what they have. It says a lot about who you are as a person and what you can provide. Now, I recommend you getting into it. It's very simple, especially if you're a beginner in skincare, and have at it. They made it easy for you. Now, moving on from that, another way to have your physical appearance influence self-love is to find clothes that make you comfortable, find clothes that you like. A lot of people ask me, how do you find your style? I found my style when I stopped trying to please people, when I stopped trying to wear what everybody wore, when I stopped trying to fit the trend. There's no such thing as a trend for fashion in my head anymore. Like, I remember I went outside one day and I had on like some 70s style pants. And somebody was like, yo, you know how old those pants are? I was like, yeah. He was like, bro, them pants is from before your time. You know them out of style, right? I said, what do you mean out of style? Like, don't nobody wear that no more? Perfect. I do. I'm not worried about nobody else. I don't understand how something can go out of style. Like, for Halloween, I wore a Victorian shirt, a revolutionary shirt with all the ruffles. And so many people was like, man, that's great. Like, I didn't get any hate, but they was like, man, I couldn't wear that. I don't have the confidence to. And it was a costume, but I would actually wear that. And I actually have worn that outside. I'll show some pictures so y'all can see. But you have to wear the things that you like. You have to be who you are, even when it's uncomfortable. Just try it. I'm telling you, build that muscle. Find a way to love yourself and who you are, and find ways to express yourself and who you are, because it will make you love yourself. Me personally, I'm a jacket guy. I'm a long sleeve guy. I like everything to be here. It's like a hug, right? I love the way it feels. I love my jackets. When I have on a jacket, I'm the baddest man in the world. Whether it's a leather jacket, a wool jacket, cotton jacket, it doesn't matter. I let my style dictate the type of jackets I like, even when I'm having some sort of utility jacket like a Carhartt or some hunting jackets. Like, I'm a jacket dude, right? But I just like the way I dress. I like my style. I've built a deep connection to my style, a deep expression. I like my rings, my necklaces. You probably never catch me out the house without a necklace on. When I dress up, I always got my watch on, my rings. It's me. And then on the other end of that, people start to notice that and they'll start to admire you, but it's not about them. Remember, it's about us. But you can't sit there and lie and say that when somebody recognizes who you are and what you're doing, it doesn't make you feel good. That's just life, right? Now, on to the next thing. I think it's very important for you to make time for yourself and make time for you to do the things that you love. Now, obviously, taking care of your skin, taking care of your physical appearance, and, loving yourself, finding your style, all those things, you have to take time out. But I mean, really take time out of your day to do things that you love. Maybe dressing up and finding clothes or doing whatever is your thing. If that is, cool. But really take time out of your day, even if it's 5, 10, 15 minutes, to do something that you love. And if you don't know what you love, if you don't know what you're passionate about, take that same time to research, to explore, to do things, to try things. You have to do it. And if you say you don't have time, you're literally watching this video. If you was even thinking about commenting that, just get off the video right now. I already told you something. Just take this time you have right now to do something you love and start from there. Come back to the video later. Kill it right there. All right. But if you have a little time and you're not in that mind state, then like I said, make some time for you. Now, even in my lowest of lows, I still stood firm on this rule. And when I say my lowest of lows, well, maybe not the lowest of low. The lowest of low in my life was when I tore my hip and I couldn't play football anymore, and I had to lay in this very bed right here and figure out who I was without football. That was my lowest of low. But second to that, in my adult world life, the lowest of low was me having to work for somebody. I don't like that. I love my freedom. I don't like waking up and putting eggs in other people's baskets and not putting them in mine, and that sent me to my lowest of low. So the rule I made for myself last year when I started my YouTube was that I couldn't leave my house without doing something for me, because I had just got out of a relationship, and in that relationship I gave everything that I had and never gave anything to myself, and it was brutal when it was all said and done. But once I started to get back to myself, I made a rule that I had to put me first, no matter what. So the rule was, before I left this house, I had to do something for myself. And in the case that I couldn't, I had to do something for myself that I actually loved before I went to sleep. So on a regular day, I'll record my videos, edit them, go to work, come back, record, edit. Some days I'll record a bunch, then I would get to work and I would have all my videos on my phone and I edit, while I'm at work. Some days I was pressed for time. I would just set the camera up in my car and talk while driving to work. Y'all seen the videos. If you haven't, go look at them early videos. You'll see me in the car. You'll see me out and about. You'll see me everywhere. But the thing is, I had to do something for me, because it didn't sit right with me that I'm getting up in the morning, waking up to this alarm and being disciplined and going to somebody else's business and building their dream. I've never wanted to work in a grocery store. I've never wanted to own a grocery store. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to own a restaurant. I wanted to be a chef, but it wasn't my dream to work in a restaurant. I was a dishwasher, so I was in the trenches, with my music. Got these beats right here, these jokers right here, saved my life. As you can see, I needed them in that time. But it just didn't sit right with me. So making time to do the things I love, even if it was just a walk, listening to music, laying down, just being at peace. Those little moments of salvation built a connection with me, and it was like, I got me. No matter what's going on in this lifetime, I got me. And as you know, when people make time for you, when people sacrifice for you, when people show up for you, it makes you value them a lot more. And you can probably attest to this. You have shown up for people. You've made time for people. You do things for people. You're always there, and people can count on you. And they love you, or you love them. Do that same thing you do for them. Do it for yourself. And really put emphasis on it. Be aware of what's going on and how you're going about things, right? Now, that leads me to my last point. No matter what you do, no matter what you feel, make sure you do it and feel it 100%. And I'm talking about for you. I'm not telling you to go be a crash out for your 9 to 5. Do what you have to do to, not get fired. If you got to get your bread and all that, I get it, cool. But when you're doing something for you, even if it's crime, make sure you feel it. Don't suppress it. Don't suppress it. When your trauma starts to creep up, don't run from them. Feel it all 100%. Because I'm telling you, you don't want to get to the point in your life where you feel like you don't love yourself, you feel like you don't know what love is, or you feel like you don't feel anything. Because life is not about you being happy. It's not about you running around with sunshines and rainbows falling out your behind. It's not about that. Would we love to have that? Cool, right? But if life was always like that, that wouldn't be valuable at all. What life is about to me is about feeling. Feeling, expression, and feeling whole. Feeling like you're enough. Feeling your entire experience. Feeling it out. Becoming whole in your entire existence. Feel everything, no matter what it is. If you're in a relationship, feel it. If you have a friendship, feel it when you're listening to music. Feel it. If you don't feel your music that you're listening to, make sure you go find music that you can feel. I can't listen to all this modern junk all day and night. It makes my brain hurt. I'm an old guy at heart. I like music that you can just sit there and just like, I'm old, bro. I'm old. I grew up around, older people, and I used to hear their music during Sunday cleaning or the cookouts, and I'm like, whatever. But it was me trying to fit in with the young people. Whole time my soul over there. Because I felt it. You want to feel life. You want to be happy too, but you want to feel what's going on. You want to feel you. You don't want to feel like a shell of yourself. Fill out all the spaces, fill out all the gaps, work on your traumas, make time for yourself, tell yourself you're doing good, be there for yourself like nobody else is going to. Because you don't have anybody else to be there like you can be for you. People gonna love you, people gonna care about you, people gonna be there. They can't be there. So, I'm just here spreading some knowledge, giving y'all a little motivation, a little advice that I hope can help y'all. And, it's a journey, man. It's a journey for sure. I hope that you can see it through. I hope you have the courage to keep going and never quit. And I hope you are doing well in your life. You're at peace. So, that's all I have today. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Teej Hanley for sending me this package once again. Definitely go check them out. And I love y'all. I'll take care of yourselves. I'll talk to y'all soon.